Hi, welcome back or welcome if you're new. I'm Melissa, and this is part 2 to my husband and my 20th wedding anniversary Italy trip. This week, we traveled to Venice and took a day trip to Verona. It was absolutely beautiful and filled with so much culture and adventure. So I hope you enjoy this vlog. Let's get into it. So we made it to Venice.
Yeah.
And it was quite the experience.
Yeah, not the best day of travel I've ever experienced, for sure.
No, I definitely recommend not having too many shots of limoncello the night before you're going to travel.
Especially when there's transfers and boat rides.
And 9 flights of stairs.
And 9 flights of stairs.
To get the luggage down.
No, not only that, but they also, you can't hail a cab in Florence, so you've got to go to a taxi station, so you have to drag your luggage
down the cobblestone
streets for a half mile. Yeah.
Yeah,
it was a rough day.
It was really, really rough. Checked out of our Airbnb, walked to the taxi stand, got a taxi, got to the train station, got on our train. That brought us to Venice, and then we got on the Valporetto, the water bus. It is incredible, like a whole new world. And some of the alleyways are very, very thin, or very narrow. We got the water bus, but luckily our stop, wherever we got off, we only had to
Santoma.
Yeah, only had to drag our luggage just a little bit of ways to our Airbnb.
Barely a half a block. Barely, not even that.
Yeah. My wonderful husband here did so much research on where to stay, making sure it was nearby stuff.
I learned my lesson after the Rome booking. Florence, we're going to be right in the middle of where we need to be.
Yes, right near everything.
Yeah, and then same with Sorrento. The hotel was literally walk down the stairs. There's a hotel.
There it is. Yeah, off the train. There it is.
Yeah. Off the boat, there it is.
Exactly. We got here. Did we get here yesterday?
Yeah.
It was yesterday. That's right. So we continued to feel horrible for the rest of the evening. Felt better this morning. We went and had breakfast, little diner area. Had an omelet. It has a couple of omelets. And then now we're just trying to figure out what we want to do for the remainder of today. And then Wednesday, we're going to take a day trip to Verona so I can see the house of Juliet. I mean, I have to go see the house of Juliet. You just have to. And I didn't bring my Romeo and Juliet shirt. I'm so mad at myself.
Well, it might not let you in.
And then Thursday,
Verona
and Murano, little islands, neighboring islands to Venice. I think it's like an hour boat ride.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to ask some locals on how to how to boat hop to get there, because it's still not clear to me. I mean,
how to do it?
Yeah, they said that our boat left on the map says it leaves off of Pier 1A, but it's actually Pier 1E.
That was confusing. Yeah, the Vaporetto to get here on the water bus. Yeah.
The last thing I want to do is like be like, oh, okay, cool, let's get on this thing. And here we are 2.5 hours later in Sicily. Oh, sorry, that's the only one for the day. What do you mean?
Exactly. And then we head back to Rome on Friday and then head home Saturday. So we still got a lot of exploring and fun to do.
Mm-hmm. We've got 3 or 4 days left of exciting stuff.
So, I don't know. I guess we'll go to St. Mark's Square.
Yeah.
And figure out.
And I'd like to try and hit the bridge.
Mm-hmm. The Rialto Bridge.
Yeah. Yes. I'd like to try and hit that at sunset.
Yes.
If we can, and then we'll have dinner on the canal.
So we'll see where we end up. Venice really feels like a whole new world. I mean, the canals, the bridges, and just the way the city is built, on top of water. It's unlike anywhere else we've ever been. One of the first things that we learned about was Saint Mark, the patron saint of Venice. His symbol is this winged lion, and he's often holding a book. And once we noticed it, we started spotting it everywhere, carved into buildings, flying on flags, even hidden in little details. It became like a scavenger hunt as we explored. We started in St. Mark's Square, the heart of Venice, surrounded by incredible architecture and a very big crowd of people. The highlight is St. Mark's Basilica for sure. With its golden mosaics and ornate details, it was just incredible. Then we made our way to the Bridge of Sighs. Built in the early 1600s, it connects the Doge's palace to the prison. Prisoners would cross here after their trials, catching one last glimpse of Venice through the small windows, and that's where the sighs came from. Murano is just a quick ride from Venice, but it feels much quieter and slower than Venice. It's been famous for glass making since the 1200s, when Venice moved all the glass furnaces there because of fire risks in the city. Even without knowing all the history, you can see glass everywhere, in the shops, the colors, and the art.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights.
We took a day trip to Verona. At one point, Venice actually ruled Verona, which probably explains why we spotted St. Mark's Lion there too.
If I will ever figure out where the road goes, even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can
Romeo and Juliet was my introduction to Shakespeare, and I was absolutely obsessed with Romeo and Juliet movie with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes when I was 14. I think I watched it on repeat that entire year. So visiting Juliet's house felt surreal. It's a 13th century building once owned by the Capello family, which is where the Capulet connection comes from. And it later became an inn. But inside, you can still see some of the original frescoes on the walls. It was just absolutely amazing.
The ground. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind.
After Juliet's house, we explored Castelvecchio, a medieval fortress built in the 14th century. It sits right on the Adige River, with a bridge that once was used as an escape route for the ruling family. I mean, just being inside a castle that has stood there for centuries was mind-boggling. Incredible.
Even if the sky is falling down, even if the sky is falling down, yeah. The sky is falling down.
I needed this. I swear to God, if I have pizza and pasta for the 14th day in a row, I'm going to kill myself.
A little dramatic, but we're here for it. Burger and fries.
As the biggest pizza lover probably ever, this was the perfect tattoo. A slice with Italy as the cheese and pepperoni for every city we visited. I mean, it's cheesy in the best way. And so meat.
Morning.
It's our last full day in Italy, last morning in Venice. We're on our way out to Cafe Florian.
I don't remember.
Florin. Anyway, we forgot to do it the other day, so we're trying to squeeze it in now.
Yep.
From what I read, it opened in 1720, and it is the oldest cafe in the world. So the pictures look pretty grand. And then we're headed to the train station and back to Rome.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to, so there's no straight shot train to Rome. So we got to get to the train station. We got to get on train, be on that train for 10 minutes?
If that, yeah.
And then get off and then get on the train to Rome. And then we wanted to hang out in Rome for a little bit. So then we have to find somewhere to
store our luggage.
store our luggage
Yeah,
so we can.
There's some logistics.
Yeah, and our luggage, if you can see here, has gotten pretty full of stuff, of souvenirs and things. So we are traveling a little bit heavy. What I said I didn't want to do, what I didn't want my poor husband to be put through. He's been lugging around my suitcase. So fail sauce on.
It's all good.
Fail sauce on this trip. Lots of learning, though. Lots of learning.
Next time, 3 pairs of underwear, 1 pair of pants, and 2 shirts. That's it.
I don't think the weight is coming from my underwear. Hopefully we can find somewhere to store our luggage and have a nice evening in Rome. And then we'll head to the airport that's right near the, not the airport.
Near the airport.
Near the hotel that's right near the airport. Yeah. And then our flight is at 4 p.m. tomorrow?
Yeah, it's not until later in the afternoon. So we'll just relax.
I think we'll just sleep in, relax. Nice left full day of travel, but we're going to have fun.
We're going to have fun.
We're going to make it the best we can make it. And yay. So see you out there. Gluten-free cheeseburger from McDonald's. The last time that I had a cheeseburger at McDonald's was maybe 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Wow. Now that we're at the end of our trip, I wanted to give a little nail update. They are holding up beautifully. Everything looks really, really good. Using the 3D sculpting by Beetles was the first time using it for the lemon, open lemon part on the pinky. So I try to test everything before I put it up on my Etsy shop. And yeah, it held up great. It hasn't chipped. It hasn't cracked or, fallen off or anything. So I do have, obviously a little bit of nail growth after 2 weeks. Tomorrow will be 2 full weeks since I've had them on. The design, the nails, everything is holding up beautifully.
Adios, or not adios. Ciao.
I read it.
Arrivederci.
Arrivederci. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you enjoyed our trip to Italy with us. Did you enjoy it?
I did.
I certainly enjoyed it. I really don't want to go home. I mean, I miss my bed, to be honest, and my kids.
I'm traveled
and
out
my dogs
at this point, but don't want to go back to real life. That's
For sure. For sure. Yeah. I'm with you on that one. But
Yeah.
I do miss the kiddos and the fur babies.
I miss the kids. Yep.
So, but thank you so much for watching. Arrivederci.